Last season was rather traumatising for me. My worst season yet as a footballer, in terms of the injury.
Kai Lehmann.
The Bernabeu was in shock after Kai Lehmann.
Scary scenes at the El Clasico.
Bad news for Real Madrid, as we have now confirmed that Kai Lehmann will be out of action for the whole season.
It was a good run for the boys at the World Cup. We got past the group stage, taking on Romania, Ukraine and Argentina. Saka did really well, scoring 3 goals in 3 games.
The opening goal in this contest. And it's opening up. Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now to finish it as a contest. In it goes. A well-taken penalty. And we have group stage action from the Cup coming up for you. It's Ukraine against England. Big chance. In it goes. The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. And there goes the final whistle. Very acceptable from an England point of view. The referee brings this match to an end. Both sides have their moments over the course of the 90 minutes, but it finishes in a stalemate.
In the round of 16, we went up against Spain, a very tough and very organised Spain side, led by Lamine Yamal.
Saka. Oh, big opportunity! And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping. Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. And drawing it back. Opportunity missed. Incisive pass. He's just got to continue his run. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded. And Morata's in the vicinity. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front. Will we see a response from England in the second? Nice weight on the pass. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined. Oh, disappointing clearance. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. This might be ideal for the counter. Big chance. Oh, in it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible. And the cross goes in. And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight. Might work out. Saka. Great opportunity. Oh, another goal! You just cannot keep them down, and it sets up a furious finish. It's a neat move. This could be it, and it is. He's done it. Surely a case of game over.
An unlucky draw for us, and that's where we bowed out of the World Cup. Spain later went ahead to win the World Cup for their 2nd time, which I believe would seal Lamine Yamal's 2nd Ballon d'Or in 2 years. My family and I watched the World Cup on TV from the US. We all travelled here for Corey's graduation ceremony. And knowing Corey, a wild after party as well.
I only live for the weekend, yeah. I only live for the weekend, yeah. Lips glossed up, whole face laid. Body on beam, no shame, no shame. I only live for the weekend, yeah. Text blowing up, nigga, who said? Me and my girls in the moonlight.
I was officially cleared to play. The doctors said I was 100% fine. I just needed to take it easy. And of course, wear a mask during the action. I accepted the terms and I couldn't wait to get back on the pitch. I've been working out a lot more than usual for like a month now, trying to get back into top condition. The squad flew to Australia after the World Cup for a pre-season tournament. The training before the first match came, and I did really well. I wasn't going all out, but I was still pretty decent. Ancelotti put my name on the starting lineup for the first match, and said I need to shake the rust off. He also said I should take it easy. It was a head injury, so I have to be very careful. After he put out the lineup to the public, reporters went crazy. People on X went crazy. Everyone was waiting for my return back to football. The stadium wasn't big, but I could still feel the warm reception from the Madrid fans that made it here to support the team against Auckland FC.
That's a good looking ball. And a goal! The The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms. And a chance to whip it in here. Will it be? Oh, yes! What a classy goal! And make no mistake, there aren't many in the game who would have the confidence to even try it. Mbappe. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
I was back, and this goal was proof enough for that. What better way to stamp my return for the team? My entire performance was proof enough for that. A goal and 2 assists, and we won the match 3-1. Carlo Ancelotti didn't start me in the following matches. I came in on the 83rd minute in the second match against Wanderers, and we surprisingly were a goal down. I had a chance early on, but I wasn't able to put it away. Chouameni had a chance from the corner after that, and both his shot and my rebound shot were blocked. I passed to Mbappe, and he put Rafa Leao in on goal, but his shot sailed wide. They tried a shot from distance, but it wasn't a problem for Maignan. We were in the final minute of the match, and I started pushing forward. I almost lost the ball, but was able to poke it to Bellingham, who continued the attack. He passed to Mbappe, Mbappe to João Neves, Neves to Leao, and Leao back to me.
He's got to score! How about this for drama? All even once more! Astonishing!
The match ended as a draw, a favourable result considering our performance throughout the match. We comfortably won the last match against Melbourne. I came on late in this match as well. And my first contribution to the game was an assist to Mbappe.
Plenty of support here. In with a chance. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
I ran across the edge of the box this time, and after my shot was blocked, I decided to go all the way to the other end to find a cross. Camavinga's header was strong and accurate, but the keeper saved it well. The match ended 4-0, and it's safe to say I've had a really good pre-season, scored 2 goals, and I got a couple assists. We flew back to Madrid the next day. Time to get ready for the first match of the season against Sevilla. Chloe was heavily pregnant about 6 months in, and I can't wait to welcome my first actual child into the world. I tried my best to be there for her to the best of my ability. Sometimes I even took some time away from training just to be with her. I'm glad the coaching staff was understanding enough. My mum travelled here as well. She said she knows I'm going to be really busy now that I'm back in action, so she wants to help out with Chloe as well. I was grateful for that. She recently retired, so she has a lot of time on her hands. It took a lot of convincing and harmless blackmail from Corey and I, most especially Corey, to get her to retire. Ever since our father passed when we were much younger, she pushed herself into work. She worked hard and smart enough to give us a comfortable life, so we're forever grateful. Now it's time for the both of us to take care of her.
The stadium is buzzing already, and with good cause. 2 top sides ready to go at it, and this should be something special on the pitch. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV.
The match against Sevilla came. I didn't start the match though. Ancelotti said he will slowly and gradually bring me back into the game. This is competitive football, so it's a different ball game. I don't really want to be treated as fragile, but it is what it is. Training has been good, both personal and with the team, and my personal trainer told me I'll soon be reaching one of my goals. I came on in the 84th minute. I couldn't completely prove myself in the La Liga last season, so this season, I needed to do just that.
And in with a real chance. Mbappe! Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are loving this up.
I crossed to Bellingham, but his header was tame. I tried cutting in on the wings, looking to set myself up for a shot, but I was dispossessed easily. It came as a shock to me, and I just shook it off. We won the match 2-1, thanks to my assist. I'd have loved to get a goal to mark my return, but it is what it is. I attended a mini interview where the reporters asked me about my head injury and how I'm coping coming back after almost a year. I said I'm doing fine, I'm training well, I just have to keep my head in the game. Also, I'm taking it easy, because a head injury is on a whole different level from something as severe as an ACL, having experienced both. She asked a couple other questions and told me to take it easy. I thanked her and went on my way. It was a good first match at the Bernabeu. I didn't play the whole thing, but we played well and deserved the result in the end.
There is no bigger game in Spanish football, and they're certainly the two most successful teams with such passionate fans. Stay with us. We'll bring you all the action live from Catalonia as Barcelona face Real Madrid.
It is time for the El Clasico.
The first El Clasico of the 2030-2031 season is soon to be underway.
Barcelona and Real Madrid face off in the first rendition of this season's El Clasico rivalry.
The El Clasico is soon to be underway, and Kai Lehmann
has returned a complete 360, coming back to the match that nearly saw the end of his career. He's not starting this time around, Carlo Ancelotti said in an earlier press conference that he's slowly giving Lehmann time to fully get back into his stride. The two giants of Spain clash head-to-head once more, and would the electrifying kid be the difference for Real Madrid again?
We were currently ahead, thanks to Joao Neves' goal early in the first half. I came on in the 56th minute for Endrick, looking to make more of a difference between the scoreline. Barcelona are still unbeaten at the Nou Camp, but it's only a matter of time till that streak is broken. I passed the ball to Bellingham and ran in field, then he played it back to me. I got past Pedri and took my shot, but the keeper saved it. After a corner was played back to me, it was a one-on-one with Lamine Yamal. I tried to dribble past him, but the ball hit his hand and I was unable to get past. He picked up the ball and started running. I chased closely behind him for a while, and he eventually did get the better of me. After Haaland's shot got blocked, we looked at each other and he laughed, saying I should do better. I just told him to watch me on the corner.
Into the box. And clears the danger. Room to roam for the merengues here. And it's opening up. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
It was a good run for me, and Camavinga put himself in the perfect position for my assist. Shortly after that, he was in on goal, but his shot was blocked by Maignan. Later on, Musiala played a good pass towards Haaland, and they pulled one back. I was playing not great. I was trying not to get injured, so I was giving up before potentially dangerous tackles could be made, and that fear of a relapse was affecting my game. It was evident I'd get past one or two defenders and then just give up on the run, or sometimes I just straight up lose the ball. Haaland had a clear chance to equalise, but he hit the woodwork from point-blank range. He had another chance, but Mike Maignan stopped it heroically. Sadly, we couldn't hold the lead, thanks to a really good goal from Lamine Yamal.
Well, it's the late show, and they are level again. And who else to do it but Lamine Yamal, who has been at the front and centre of Barcelona these past couple years.
I tried one last shot before the whistle went. It was good, but it couldn't beat the keeper. Barcelona are still unbeaten at their home ground, and both of us are still unbeaten in the league so far. We both have a game at hand, so we're 7th and 8th on the league table respectively. Lamine Yamal came to meet me after the match to talk for a bit. We told each other that it was a good game before heading into the tunnel. Ancelotti called me into his office after training for the next match. He said he noticed what happened in the last match. I get past a player, then I just give up. I don't pass, I just lose possession. He said that can't be happening. He said I need to sit up. He understands that I'm trying to prevent what happened last season to happen again, but I have to confront it, not run away from it. He said I'm good enough to still produce results regardless, but he needs me at my best, not at 50%. On my way home that day, I thought about it. He's right, I really don't want another relapse. I don't want to be out for another season, or worse, be forced into an early retirement because of a goddamn head injury. I called Chloe on my way back home. I could have just waited till I got home, but I needed to talk to someone at that exact moment, and who better to talk to?
Hi baby, what's up?
Nah, it's nothing. I was just missing you.
Really? You're on your way home now, are you not?
I know. I guess I just wanted to talk to you before I got home.
Okay. Obviously something's wrong. What happened? Training went bad?
I don't know if you watched my match in the El Clasico.
You know I don't miss a single one of your matches, babe.
True. But towards the end of the match, I just switched off.
Yeah, I noticed. Why though? Because of a head injury?
Yeah. Ancelotti noticed as well. He told me he understands why, but he needs me at the top of my game and all of that. And I also need myself to be at the top of my game. How can I be the best player in the world if I can't even get over this?
First of all, calm down, Kai. Second, don't push yourself too hard. It's literally been 2 games. You did well in pre-season, and it's not like you're doing bad right now. Fine, your zoning out may have cost your team the win against Barcelona, but this is something I've seen you come out of in the past. It's not going to last, so if anyone can do it, it's definitely you, babe.
I guess you're right.
Of course I'm right.
Thank you, Chloe. I'm honestly glad you're in my life.
It's not a problem. That's one of the many reasons I'm here.
All right, love. I've got to go. I'll be home in about 30.
Bye, Kai.
Bye, babe. Our next match was against Levante at the Bernabeu. I came on for Endrick in the 60th. I kept on repeating to myself, take it easy, play well, but take it easy. And it was a good match. I got my first goal in the league after a good run in the 73rd minute, increasing the lead to 2 goals.
Opportunity and a goal! They've increased their lead and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
I had another good run, a confidence building run, and my final pass to Mbappe was good. But it was offside. That was the last actual attacking opportunity of the match, and we won it 3-2.
Kick-off is nearing and there is increasing excitement inside the stadium. Who has the ingredients necessary for victory? What will be the other storylines out there on the pitch? We're on the cusp of finding out. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV.
The next match was against UD Las Palmas, currently just 2 positions under us on the league table. They've started their season well, but they shouldn't be a problem for us. Before I left for the match, Chloe said I shouldn't wear my mask onto the field till the match is about to start. I asked her why, and she said it's nothing important. She just wants more time to look at my face before the match starts. I just laughed and agreed with her. Mbappe and I played around their defence and opened the scoring in the match.
Become bit part players. Well, wait a moment, Stuart. Look at what's happening. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
I had my first opportunity for a free kick in Madrid, but unfortunately for me, the wall did its job, and I didn't particularly hit it to my liking. I had a long shot on goal, and the keeper had to stretch. But he got there. It was now 1-1, and we had a counter-attack after a corner. I threaded the ball through to Mbappe, and he got his second of the match.
And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
It was a tight game, but we won. 2-1, a well-earned victory. I got the man of the match. Apart from the 2 assists, I played well the entire match. I wasn't at my best yet, and I made sure not to take on any defenders if I wasn't mentally ready for it. So I passed more, and it turned out well. Our next match was against Almeria, a newly promoted side. They started well and got a goal early on. I made a good run and floated the ball to Leao, but the keeper saved his overhead kick. I played a pass to Mbappe, but the keeper covered his near post well. Shortly after that, I got the equaliser in the match.
And a chance to level it, and it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level!
I crossed Mbappe, and this time he volleyed it from close range, and the keeper had no chance at all. They equalised, and we had one more chance. Passing to Mbappe was the better option, but I needed to overcome my current demons. I got past the defender with a move he would have never expected, but my right foot let me down for the finish. They scored at the end of the match and won it. It was bad. We lost to a side that just came up into the league this season. If I passed there, it would have probably been a draw, or they might not even have gotten the morale needed to score. We were unfortunate. I was unfortunate at the end there, but it happens. 3 points squandered. We just have to pick ourselves up for the next match. And the next match was in the Champions League against Rangers.
And the floodlights are shining down on the players here in the Spanish capital of Madrid. We're at the Bernabeu. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And it's the opening contest for the two teams in this Champions League season. It's Real Madrid, and they face Rangers.
Well, the hosts certainly go into this game as strong favourites. They have better technical players and can be brilliant when everything clicks. But their opponents are well organised, resilient and pose a threat on the counter-attack. Therefore, an early goal will be the main priority for the home team.
I had a chance on goal, but it wasn't good enough to beat the keeper. Then this happened.
And it's played into the centre. And the diving header! The fans erupt, as they've every right to. That was astonishing. Not just any old header. A touch of artistry about that. My goodness.
I won another free kick later on in the first half, but I couldn't generate enough power to beat the keeper this time. I had another chance for a good run. When I see these chances, I always take it. It's thrilling to get past a lot of players in that way. I took the shot though, but I couldn't beat the keeper. I had another shot after a pass from Timber, but the keeper saved it again. Rangers got another goal, and shortly after, Mbappe put me in on goal.
Incisive pass from Mbappe. Oh, the post denied him.
Safe to say that it's not my game. I had another chance on the volley at the end of the match. We lost our first Champions League game, and everything seemed like it was going to shit. Social media was out to get me. Flo called me and told me the best thing to do is just stay quiet. Turn off my phone, don't look at any more messages, and just focus on myself. Work on improving myself, and show the Madrid fans through results. I listened to her, but in the next match against Valencia, it wasn't just me this time around. I mean, I was misplacing passes left and right, but I still later got an assist. I was making bad touches, and we lost yet another match. It was bad, 8 points behind the league leaders. Barca also lost a match, so they're not far off. But the whole team needs to sit up, not just me. That was pretty much Ancelotti's message in the dressing room. Against Leganes, we played better, getting shots on goal and on target. I opened the scoring after a good lob from Mbappe.
Chance for him to get in behind, maybe. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
And about 10 minutes later, I found him, and he got the second of the match.
My goodness, he's caught that so well. A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
We won the match. Our fans were happy with it. At least we finally got 3 points. We just need to improve on this result. I got the man of the match. I wasn't perfect, but I did relatively well. Rayo Vallecano was next. Before the match, Jonathan Tah, the captain, made a speech. He told us to go out there and prove why we're the best team in the world. And we did. I opened the scoring after a satisfying 1-2 with Mbappe.
Here's Stuart. And it goes! Real Madrid take the lead in the derby. And just look at the fans, utterly delighted.
I won a free kick, and I gave it to Waneri after he asked me, and he put it away nicely.
And that is a free kick artist at work. What a goal it was.
We got the third goal of the match, after the three of us in the front three linked up. The match ended 3-1, a very good result for us here today. And the next match was going to be a tough one. We already lost our first match in the Champions League, but this one, it's a must-win against a tougher opponent at that.
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Good evening and welcome. There's so much to be enthused about going into tonight's contest here at the home of Manchester City. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And what we have coming up for you is action from Champions League Match Day 1. It is Manchester City, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, I'm looking forward to this one, Derek. It's so important that you get off to a good start. So let's hope both sides go for the win here and we get an exciting match.
Rain in Manchester, not a new concept. We're at the home of Manchester City tonight. League phase game. It is Manchester City, and they take on must score. Well, hit with ferocity when accuracy was required.
I hope it doesn't affect him today.
Well, good run and good ball control. Really poor timing, and some will argue that he was asking for a yellow card. Well, the referee not hanging about here. He's decided to caution him, Stuart.
And he's going to be under a lot of pressure now. That was a poor challenge.
And a goal, almost bewitching in its beauty. Excellent technique.
Well, what can you say about this? It's hit so cleanly with exactly the right amount of bend on it. And he does so well to get it back down in time once it goes over the wall. Excellent strike.
Foden. Misfiring completely.
Yeah, he's gone for power, but the contact was never right.
Now, who can he play it to? Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course. That's a good ball. Takes aim. And there it is. 3 goals in front now. An immense performance.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Good through ball. Shot attempted. Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. And passing it through. And now can he keep calm? Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. Oh, breezing past him. Has a go. And foiled by the post.
Well, so close to extending their lead there. Just a matter of inches.
Well, they can't dwell on not getting the rub of the green. Perhaps they can create another chance now. Well, he didn't miss by all that much. Wide in the end.
It was a very good half for us, entertaining. Juaneros' goal was incredible, so was mine, and Vinicius celebrated after scoring against us. I was not expecting that, if I'm being honest, but I'm not really that bothered. The Madrid fans just didn't take it very lightly.
Back in business, and no sugarcoating it. There was a big gulf between them in the first half. Will we see a response from City in the second? And they'll be up against Osasuna. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Is this the moment? And a really good stop.
Well, that's a save of the highest quality. Great goalkeeping there.
And the shot, just failing to hit the target. Good effort, though. Wants to whip it in here. Could pull one back here. So the corner played into the box. Oh, another one for them! And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on. This looks interesting. Oh, strong hand on the ball. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Now what can they do from here? Really good diving save. Corner there. Real chance. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage. Prepared to take on the shot. Well, such a high degree of difficulty, not quite in the end.
We did the business in the first half and did well to hold on to our lead in the second. A good game for us, and a win against such a solid Manchester City side was perfect. Chloe's due date was coming and she was getting more restless. My mum was with her majority of the time and I appreciated it. That night, Chloe and I sat on the sofa in front of our bed and talked, mostly about baby names. We decided not to check if it's a boy or a girl. We wanted it as a surprise. If it's a boy, we decided to name him Caden, and if it's a girl, we'd name her Kaya, keeping the K running in the family. After freshening up and brushing my teeth, we went to bed. I woke up early the next morning to work out. My personal trainer has been on my neck lately. I did all my sets, getting ready for training today. It was not the best of seasons for me. It also wasn't as good as last season in terms of goals, but my assist numbers were surprisingly up. I've been feeding Mbappe mostly, and he's such a good finisher. He converts almost all my passes. The next match was Osasuna. They haven't had a good season so far, but we just need to make sure we come out on top. I spoke to the team in the huddle before we started, a little bit of a confidence-boosting speech, and it worked. My first attempt wasn't very good, and the keeper was able to save it easily. I had another shot on goal. This one was better, but the keeper stepped up as well. Later on, Rafa Leao got the first goal of the match. They equalised before the first half was over, and after we came out from the break, I played in Mbappe in a counter-attack, and he put us back ahead.
And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations!
I won a penalty in the 74th minute and I put it away to extend our lead.
Extend their lead. And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him.
We won the match, 3-1, goals from Leao, Mbappe and I. Our next match was against Real Sociedad, and we weren't as fortunate in this one. The keeper saved my first shot of the match and saved the rebound from Neves as well. They scored early in the second half, and I equalised after a penalty that was chalked up as an own goal.
Oh no! Not a moment the keeper will want to revisit. Well, he's got to pick himself up now.
I had a free kick from way out. I haven't attempted one from here before, but a goal like this after a penalty would be insane. I took it, I got the right amount of power on it, the right amount of curve, but the height wasn't good enough. Nothing much happened in the match after that, and we lost yet another game. We were well off our usual standards today, and with the quality we have in our squad, the performance was just not good enough. It's completely fair for the fans to demand more.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
One of the great, most atmospheric venues anywhere in the football world. We're at the home of Borussia Dortmund. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And it's the opening contest for the two teams in this Champions League season. It is Borussia Dortmund, and they take on Real Madrid.
Yes, cheers, Derek. Well, what an occasion it is for this club and its supporters. These are the games that they dream of. No doubting they're the underdogs, but if they can frustrate their opponents, stay in the game up until half-time, you just never know. Hopefully we get a great cup tie, and maybe even a massive surprise.
It was not a good memory for me, and I had come back to face them. Last time it was at the Bernabeu, where I almost lost my career, and most importantly, my life. But the important thing is to move past it. I hope I can in this match. Reina has already apologised to me many times over after it happened, and he apologised again when I saw him in the tunnel. There were no hard feelings. I knew he didn't mean to. We just have to go out and defeat them. Wishful thinking with the form we've been on.
Well, we're in the rainy western part of Germany, and it has been raining in the build-up to the game here in Dortmund.
Well, this should be a good one, Derek. These European nights are always...
And denied by the keeper.
But it's important that the wide players come in field to join the centre forward at the right time.
It's a good Dortmund move in the making. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. And teammates around him. Trick. The inventive stuff from Real here. Has eyes for goal. And the cross goes in. Oh, a moment of pure class. Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just? Marcel Sabitzer just needs to steady himself. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him. And the referee brings this match to a close. Not the result Real Madrid were looking for. I wonder what you made of this.
Well, Derek, the fans are right to expect more. The tempo of their passing was too slow. They were second to the ball too many times and were beaten by the better side today.
I was swimming with the sharks.